writers regarding this subject of there being a plane or planes of the mind outside of the field of consciousness. We have given space to this valuable testimony, not alone because of its intrinsic value and merit, but because we wished to impress upon the minds of our students that these out of conscious planes of mind are now being recognized by the best authorities in the Western world, although it has been only a few years back when the idea was laughed at as ridiculous and as a mere dream of the Oriental teachers. Each writer quoted has brought out some interesting and valuable point of the subject, and the student will find that his own experiences corroborate the points cited by the several writers. In this way we think the matter will be made plainer and will become fixed in the minds of those who are studying this course of lessons. But we must caution our students from hastily adopting the theories of Western writers, advanced during the past few years, regarding these out of conscious states. The trouble has been that the Western writers, dazzled by the view of the subconscious planes of mentation that suddenly burst upon the Western thought, hastily adopted certain theories which they felt would account for all the phenomena known as psychic, and which they thought would fully account for all the problems of the subject. These writers, while doing a most valuable work which has helped thousands to form new ideas regarding the nature and workings of the mind, nevertheless did not sufficiently explore the nature of the problem before them. A little study of the Oriental philosophies might have saved them and their readers much confusion. For instance, the majority of these writers hastily assumed that because there was an out of conscious plane of mentation, therefore all the workings of the mind might be grouped under the head of conscious and subconscious, and that all the out of conscious phenomena might be grouped under the head of subconscious mind, subjective mind, etc., ignoring the fact that this class of mental phenomena embraced not only the highest but the lowest forms of mentation. In their newly found mind, which they called subjective or subconscious, they placed the lowest traits and animal passions, insane impulses, delusions, bigotry, animal like intelligence, etc., etc., as well as the inspiration of the poet and musician, and the high spiritual longings and feelings that one recognizes as having come from the higher regions of the soul. This mistake was a natural one, and at first reading the Western world was taken by storm and accepted the new ideas and theories as truth. But when reflection came and analysis was applied, there arose a feeling of disappointment and dissatisfaction, and people began to feel that there was something lacking. They intuitively recognized that their higher inspirations and intuitions came from a different part of the mind than the lower emotions, passions, and other subconscious feelings and instincts. A glance at the Oriental philosophies will give one the key to the problem